How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is a map tour for a new mod map to Farming Simulator 22 called Carpathian Countryside. And we're going to start with the description from the mod hub, and it reads: Welcome to Carpathian Countryside, fictional map inspired by a modern real-life agricultural company and is surrounded in western Slovakia. Map features three pre-placed farms. Main farm, the largest pre-placed farm on the map, consisting of 2 cow barns, 1 pigsty, 1 horse barn, farmhouse, large grain silo with production point for making animal feed, vehicle workshop, 2 covered bunker silos, buildings, 6 bunkers in total, many shelters for vehicles or any packaged or loose goods, large slurry storage, slurry tanks, water tower, and more. If you start in new farmer mode, you already own the main farm. Pig farm, all about the pigs with 2 pig barns, grain silo, bunker silo, vehicle workshop, vehicle shelter, slurry storage, bale shed, bulk storage, water tower, and slurry tanks. Sheep farm includes 1 sheep farm, 1 chicken coop, grain silo, bunker silo, vehicle workshop, vehicle shelter, and bale shed. All 3 pre-placed farms are fully editable, and you can sell individual buildings or parts of fences. You can expand the farms, you can sell everything and build your own farm on the same place. Most buildings and objects used on pre-placed farms also have a placeable variants included on the map. Collectibles include 100 wooden toys divided into 10 sets, 10 collectibles in each set. The reward for collecting is 100 or 1000. The reward for completing the entire set is 100,000, and the toys will be displayed on the shelf in your room in the office building. 39 fields, especially large fields with different shapes and some medium and small. 3 unmarked meadow fields. Large forest area, 7 purchasable forest parcels with different sizes, conditions, and corresponding prices. Several small streams crisscross the land with free water withdrawal. Field missions included missions NPCs with Slovak names. Train system, drivable train with railroad silos and sale points. 6 sale points, each interested in a different type of quantity of good. 3 shopping stations, farm supplies, and lime station. Possible to buy farm consumables, e.g. seeds and fertilizer directly in the trailer. Livestock market provides the opportunity to buy manure, slurry, and animal feed from them. 9 production sites: bakery, grain mill, dairy, sugar mill, sawmill, carpentry, spinnery, tailor shop, biogas. The map contains several small and cheaply purchasable plots, perfect for building on other production points. Production sites have their own forklift, which can be used by all. Vehicle store offers telescopic loader that can be used for everyone to load pallets and bales that you bought there, so you don't need to bring your own loader. All sales points and production facilities have different opening hours. The gates open and close automatically at specific times. All close by default when you first start the game. Wait an hour in-game to bring them back to normal cycle. If you need to do something urgent, even after closing, you can open the gates manually. Seasonal fruit growth is standard, fits very well with the map land. Cotton and sugarcane are not typical for the map land, but you can grow them if you want. Custom seasonal weather, typical for the country of the map. Additional features: precision farming DLC ready, custom soil map included, platinum expansion DLC ready, transport company sales points also support products from the DLC, and it is also possible to sell wood containers via the train or directly to the container trader sell points. Whew. This map was created by Mr. Hector and is 896.59 megabytes to download. Massive map, but it's okay. When you see this map, you are going to forget about that high number, that almost 900 megabyte download. You're gonna just let it kind of sink in for a second. Yes, it's high, but it is so worth it. I'm going to come right out and say it. This map is probably the craziest map I've ever seen in my entire life. Just crazy in the amount of detail and beauty that is in this map. There's so many unique features, so much went into this map. This map was very obviously a labor of love. I could not imagine somebody just going about tooling around on this and not love what they were doing. It just would be beside myself in disbelief. So, this is the map. You can see you start up here in the northern portion of the map, right in front of the starting farm. And this starting farm is, again, it's insane. The amount of stuff that is here, the amount of details. I notice things further along than probably what I should have, but you need a key eye when you're when you're on this map, and I'll show you why what I'm talking about here in a little bit. There are no required mods for this map. You start out with farmlands number 3, 4, 5, 6, and 19. You cannot purchase all areas of the map. You do start out with animal pens. As you can see, you have 4 here: a cow barn 1 and 2, pig barn, and horse barn. There are contracts available on this map, and you do start with production chain. This production is, again, insane. I cannot wait to show this off. And then you have 100 collectibles also available on this map. Now, for mods specific to this map, again, we're talking crazy. Nothing under the buy menu, but under the build mode. You can see here under sheds, you have several sheds available to you. Under silos, you have a couple here. Silo extensions, you have something there. Containers, something there. Tools, you got some there. And farmhouse, you got something there. Now, whoops, I pushed the wrong button. Productions, there's nothing on any of the tabs below. Animals, though, that's a different story. You have some for cows, horses, pigs, sheep, chickens, nothing for bees, and nothing for others. Fences, you do have some fences around here that are unique to this map. Same thing with lights, and same thing with others. And then lastly, under landscaping, if I can get up there, painting, check this out. You got quite a bit of painting swatches available. That's cool. And then trees, nothing here. But plants, oh yeah, you got plants. Quite a bit of plants. Whew, I mean, quite a bit of stuff. Now, because we start here at the starting farm, let's take a look at our starting equipment under the buy menu. Under owned items, check that out. You have a ton of equipment. So, your medium tractors, you have a Zader Crystal HD 170, a John Deere 7810, Valtra Velmet 8750, John Deere 4755. Under harvesters, you have the New Holland CH770, cars, the Lizard Pickup 2017, trailers, you got a Rudolph TDK 301 RP and a Rudolph DK 280 RL, headers for the New Holland, corn header for the New Holland. Under mulchers, the Noach Speedmax 560. Under plows, you have the AgriMass POV 5XL, cultivators, Lemken Schmarg 9500K. Power Harrows, you have the Amazon KG 3001 Super, and actually you got 2 of those. Seeders, you have 2 of the Catania 3000 Supers. Under planters, you have the Persea 4500 2C Super. Rollers, you have the Dalbo Power Roll 1230 HD. Sprayers, the Hardy Mega 1200L. Fertilizers, spreaders, you have the Braidel K105 as well as the Amazon ZATS 3200. Manure spreaders, you have the Hall DST16. Under slurry tanks, the FarmTech Polysys 1550. Weeders, the Enbach Aerostar Exact 600. Mowers, you have the K-brand GMD 4411 and the GMD 3123F. Under Tedders, you have the K-Brand GF8712. Windrowers, the Smaz Z2840H. Forage wagons, you have the Stroutman Zalon CFS2501DO. Balers, the K-Brand VB3190. Bale loaders, the FarmTech DPW 1800. Animals, the Silo King Trail Lined 4.0 Premium 221822. And that is your mixing wagon. You got a transport trailer for horses. This is the Bachmann Big Master Western WCF. You've also got a leveler, the Dusseldorf MSS 3700. Silo compaction, the Dusseldorf 3000. Front loaders, the Quickie Q5M. Front loader tools, you have the Albut fork with grapple, pallet fork, universal bucket, and bale spike. Header trailers, you have the Nardi N40BX as well as the Nardi N20T. And weights, you have a 10 Winkle Pack 1000. You have 3 of those actually. Whew. Okay, let's catch our breath there. Now, brace yourselves for this. Let's go ahead and run in there. So first off, you come down this kind of barbed hallway into this door and into probably one of the most unique looking farmyards I've seen in this game to date. Right here to my right is our horse pasture. Check this out. You can have up to 16 horses in here. You can open it up. Your feed goes in here. Straw also goes in there. Actually, I'm sorry, your straw trigger is right over here on the side. I forgot about that. But you've got all these like doors and nooks and crannies. You got lights that you can turn on. I mean, just all sorts of stuff that, I mean, just the detail is just absolutely beautiful. I love it. Absolutely love it. Continuing on, tons and tons of storage. Tons of places to store equipment, as you can see. Coming up here, we have a big fuel tank right here. And look at all these customized triggers right here. You can see the little emblems that are in there. A little money symbol. You can refill the silo, which is the thing here. You got a little buildable area right here. Just a big flat area for you to do stuff with. Now, one thing I've got to show off before I go to these is the pig barn. I got to show this off first because, watch this. 300 slots available, all slots. 300 pigs are able to be put into here. You have your bale trigger right here for your straw, and over here you have your feed input. Now, pay attention to this. Look at the numbers on the side of the buildings. These are important. This one's a number 3. The reason this is important is because with all the pig barns and stuff, you have a slurry output point. Well, right here is your slurry output point with the number 3 on the side of it. This particular one corresponds with that pig barn. And as it fills up, you'll see the levels rise. So very cool. I just am blown away by this. And you check that out. You see the number 1 on the side of that building corresponds to this one here. And this is not a pig barn. Here, what? Oh, water tower right here. So a little water point. Now you can open up these little doors here, which is cool. But if we come around the side here, this is a cow barn where you can have, whoop, where is it? There it is. 200 cows. That's right, that slurry tank there is associated to this cow barn right here. So, man, it's just so much detail. I love these little flaps. I love that. Just absolutely love it. Bales and straw goes there. You can open this up. Your feed goes in here. And again, here's number 2. So we got to find the building for number 2, which is right here. And this is just like the first one there, but you come around the side here. Check this out. Oops, oops, oops. There it is. 300 cows can fit in here. So a total of 500 cows can be put into your farm. Just, oh, so much detail, so much going on here. Over here, check this out. You have, wait a minute. Now I'm confused. Oh, wait. Okay. Sorry. Just dawned on me. I've realized what just happened. Okay. These... okay, so the slurry points were right. These are your milk triggers right here. That's what these are. So, cow barn number 1, cow barn number 2. Now this is cool right over here. Check this out. This is a bunker silo, a 3-stage bunker silo. You got one small tunnel there, a big tunnel here, and another small one here. But check it out. You can have this roof system removed. You come over to this little button here. You press your B or circle if you're on PlayStation, and there you go. Take it right on out. I personally like it covered, which I think is kind of cool. It's just a silly little feature, but you know what? It's cool. I like it. It's just so much going on here. You got a huge... Look at how big this manure heap is. Huge. Now, I don't know if all the animals are tied to this one heap. This is the only heap I've seen on this farm. It would not surprise me if all of them kind of filter into this area. I think that'd be kind of cool, actually, because it'd be less areas to have to go to. You have another silage pit system right here, again with the removable top, removable roof right here. You have a bale storage, bale and pallet storage right here. 1,000 will fit up in here. Quite a bit of storage. Now this, oh, this is so cool. This is a production point right here and a silo all built into one. So the silo is right here, the input and the output for the silo. That is the output for your production point to make pig food. Your production trigger is right here, and check it out. This is your grain storage and shredder, so you can put in your various crops into this, and if you want, you can make pig food. So your recipe number 1, corn, barley, canola, and sugar beets, or sorghum, wheat, sunflowers, potatoes. So you can basically use this production as a silo, but you can also use it as part of your productions. You got another input right here and an output right here. Another input over here. So if you want to put in your, I believe this is where you put in your sugar beets. Over here is some of your loose grain. This is a spot to take out from. So it's just, you got to fiddle around with some of these things, and you'll see kind of what the map maker was going for later on when it comes to the animal dealer, and I'll kind of explain that more once we get to it. So let's go ahead and step out of here. And oops, I'm stuck. There we go. Coming around the front side over here, we have a repair trigger on top of this kind of ramp area here, which is again really cool. And then on this side is the liquid fertilizer tank, so you can purchase liquid fertilizer and put it in here. Again, you got more storage, all this stuff just tucked away. Look at that, all of your storage equipment. Just so cool, just so cool. One of the most intricate starting farms I've ever seen in FS22. But this really takes the cake. check this out. So you have a repair trigger right here. Walk in here just a little bit. You can have a openable pit. You open this up. Here's your repair trigger right here. But it's almost as if, like, based on what I'm seeing, this farm, it's almost like you're just an employee, maybe, or an owner. I'm not 100% sure, but you can see how intricate this is, and it's a huge, like, business. Like, it's not just some kind of, you know, farm, just a small farm. It's like a legit, like, you got a main kitchen area here. Walk out the front door here. Now, I don't speak the language, whatever this is written in, but you've got this little map here, and it points out all the various items. I'm not 100% sure everything it's pointing out, but something to look into. But then you can go upstairs. Keep turning, and you can see you basically have your own little, like, hotel right here. And you come to this end here, and this is your room. Sleep trigger right here, wardrobe trigger on the other side. And it's just very cool. Like, just the whole time it took for this starting farm alone would be massive. But then wait until you see the rest of the map. It is so cool. Fire up our pickup truck. Like, this is not a small operation here. This is huge, the scale that is involved with this. Now, one thing I learned the hard way, park your vehicle back. I learned that the hard way. So now we head out to the road here. And then you come over here, and you have your first production point. This is the tailor shop. Purchase this for $80,000. Your inputs are here. You have a wardrobe trigger right here. And your outputs tucked away right back here. Now, this is what I like about this, is that you have these forklifts spread out. You have several of them spread out at almost every major production point around the map. So you can go around these really tight yards and not have to worry about backing in a trailer and doing stuff like that. It's actually really slick of an idea. Now we are going to go down the pedestrian way here. And now over here is the supermarket. Sell point right there. I need to adjust my notes. There we go. Hop back into the truck. And just look at the landscaping and look at just the design of this village. It's like, it looks like a poor little village, but I mean, it's just so detailed and so much going on. Go this way. And we'll go back. Whoops, whoa, getting out of control. And then make a left. And then over this way. Here we go. And now it really kind of opens up once you start getting out to this area here, and it's just like a gentle slope going off into the forest kind of deal. Like, it's just so much going on. What's that? I just noticed this. Oh, that's cool. Like a little information board. little placard. About the only negative thing that I can say, the only negative, in my opinion, is the fact that a lot of the productions are the base models, but they're so dressed up with decorations and things going on around them, hence the reason why a lot of the file size is so huge, is you can just see all the details that are in and around here. Over here you have the sawmill. You can purchase this for $125,000. Outputs for your sawmill is right here. You also have your carpentry right here. For $85,000 you can purchase that. And your outputs for that is right here. Again, you do have a forklift that you have access to. Now, one thing that I'm very confused about at this particular location, I've only been able to find... Wait. Never mind. Ignore that. Wood cell trigger right here. It's almost 4 in the morning. I'm exhausted, so I'm trying to power through this. You have your one unloading point. I believe this is for your carpentry right here. And you have an unloading point for your... don't tell me. Sawmill. There we go. Like I said, it's late. Again, even details around the backside here. You got this trailer just parked around back. It's just so great. It's so cool. So yeah, I'm sorry. You put your... This is your sawmill. What am I saying? This is your sawmill drop off for your lumber. This might actually be an output for your wood chips. And then your input for your carpentry is over here. And you can see all the boards and stuff over here. So yeah, no, it's just... Oh man, just... I'm so jazzed. Like this... Like I said, it's almost 4 in the morning right now, my time. And I'm so pumped up for this map. Like this really just got the blood flowing. You pull into this forest here, and this just... Again, just something about this forest just is next level, and I don't know, I can't put my finger on why. What about this forest is so amazing to me? I can't articulate that. But there's just something about it that's almost next level. Now we're going to head off in this direction. And we want to turn here. We're going to follow this around over the bridge. Okay, now here's our next set of interests. Over here we have the dairy. $115,000 to purchase the dairy. And oh, that was something else I meant to point out. At the production sites, if you go into them, you can see down at the bottom left hand corner there the hours that are open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Each business is unique. It has their own time slots, so they'll be open at different times during the day. So that's how you figure out what time they're going to be open at. Output here, input here. And you've got this forklift right there. Across the way over here is the first of our animal dealers. That's right, I said first. So essentially what they were trying to do is make it to where it was a unique purchasing point for each set of animals. Now, you can purchase for any animal pen that you have at this particular location, but they give you a symbol for horses. At the other location is a symbol for cows and sheep and pigs. So you're only supposed to come here. This is supposed to be like an equestrian center almost, where you can purchase horses. As you can see, you've got your your riding and training area here in the back, and yeah, it's just such a kind of cool idea that I've yet to see on another map, at least as far as I can remember. But let me go into my spiel about the animal dealer. Now, even though this is supposed to be just for horses, this is an animal dealer that can be used for any of them. If you come to this location and purchase your animals from here or from the pens and pastures that are already installed, you will have to pay delivery fee. You're essentially simulating the fact that the animal dealer is delivering you animals from this location, or in this map's case, the other location, and delivering them to you. That also means that by doing that, you incur that extra fee, extra costs, and all that stuff. Now, take cows for instance. You had 500 cows available to you right at the very beginning of the map. That means that 500 cows times a delivery fee of $300 per adult. That adds up real quick. That's a lot of money right off the bat. So the way that you can circumvent this is by bringing an animal trailer, whether leased or owned, to this location or the other one, and load your animals directly into it, and then deliver the animals to the pens and pastures yourself. That'll save you that delivery fee. Okay, now I'm not going to go into that spiel twice at the second location. Alright, at this point we're going to... Oh, you know what? Let's stop right here. We're going to take a look at the map. So, we started about right here. We went all throughout our main starting farm, and as you can see, it is huge. We then hopped in the truck, came out to the main road. We came here to the tailor shop. We then came across the pedestrian bridge out to here, and we saw the supermarket. We then followed this road up and around to here, backtracked a little bit, and then out to the sawmills and carpentry out here. And then came out this dirt road through the forest, out to here, down and around to here where we saw the dairy on the north and the animal dealer ranch on the south side. Then pulled around to this location here. And at this point we can continue going forward to our next set of interests. So right here, again, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. This is the grain mill. For $106,000 you can purchase this. And you got your inputs here and your outputs in the back. Again, another forklift. And over here you have your bakery. $50,000 to purchase that. Outputs here. I'm sorry. Yes, outputs there, inputs there. So much attention to detail on this map. So much is going on this map. Now, coming up here, we're going to park right here. We were here, just saw the grain mill and the bakery, and now we're here. Now, I need to borrow a whole lot of money, so give me just a few seconds. Okay, so now that I borrowed all that money, if we go to the map here and look at farmland number 37, purchase that for $669,720. You can see now all these triggers pop up. So if we run up to it, open the gate, and then walk in or drive inside. Over here, we have a repair trigger right there. Some extra storage. a silo right here. Over here we have a manure heap and a bunker silo. Bale storage right here. And another pig barn. Same one as we had at the initial farm. 300 pigs is here. And again, pay attention to the numbers on the side of the building. Another 300 here. Number 4. And then over here, a couple of slurry tanks. So again, 4 and 5 correspond to the various pig barns right over there. And in the back, we have another water tower. So that was farm number 2. Farm number 1 being the one we started out at. Follow this around. Now head down south. Okay, stop right here. Gas station right there. And then across the street, this is the sugar mill. You can purchase this for $120,000. And you can see here, your input right here, your output right here. Now one thing I just realized, why is that the case? There's an output right here. Okay, sugar beets. Oh, look at that. Okay, I'm glad I checked on that. So check it out. As part of the sugar mill, you put in whole sugar beets and you get sugar and a small portion of cut sugar beets back. So in this is going to be the cut sugar beets that will come out right there. I'm glad I checked that. That's cool. Go hop back in the truck. And now we're going to make our way to farm number 3, which is right in front of us here. So let's take a look at the map. So we're here at farm number 2, came around the bend down to here, we parked right here, we saw the gas station, and then we went up to the sugar mill, hopped back in the truck, and now we're here at farmland number 42. And if you purchase this for $507,225, now see all those triggers pop up. Here we're going to pull in. I don't know why I turned that off. Right here we have a chicken barn. Inputs right here. And for the chickens themselves, oh, you know what? Let me go to the front real quick. So open the door here. That's where your eggs spawn. You can also see the chickens roaming around in here, which is really cool. And then in the back side, that's where you can load them in. Right here. 500 chickens are accepted in there. And then if we come around this back side, this is the output for your sheep barn. Feed goes in here. And the trigger for your sheep is right here, where you can have 200 of them. Another bale storage right here. Bunker silo here. Silo right there. And another repair trigger. So now we're just going to pass right through here. the hill. And now we've got to drive a little ways, pretty much from the west side of the map to the east side of the map. Now, one thing I will point out is this next selling area. Again, I think it's just really cool. It's a cool concept. I've seen other maps do this, but this is the first time where I've seen like a single sales point. Well, you know what? I'll show you. I won't describe it. I'll just show it to you because we're coming up on it. Again, 6 to 6. So this is a place where you can have a single sales point, because this, we were here at the third farm, passed through the backside, came all the way down here to this Jenny Oldstone's farm. Now this is a single named site with multiple different sell points. So here looks like you have a sell point for slurry. For manure back here. Various grains right there. Bales right here. And just again, just all the detail. And then back here, potatoes. Just so much detail going on. Like, what would be really cool is that they had like actual animals just kind of walking around and doing their thing in these pens and pastures. It would really kind of kick it up to the next level. But again, it's just a little nitpicky, just my 2 cents. Now here is the spinnery. Input is done right there. Trigger is right there for 70,000. You can purchase it. And then around the back side is the output. Again, another forklift. Okay, now we're going to head in this direction, head all the way up north. Okay. Turn in here. Right. Alright, now I believe, now I'm not 100% certain on this, this is a part of the railroad silo, and I believe this is supposed to take in the larger crops like the sugar beets and potatoes and put those onto the train. You can load into it using this, but then your grains and your kind of small loose material, that goes in like a normal train silo would right here. And right in front of me you have the lime station and debris crushers. Leave out of there. Make a left. Alright, now to my right is the container trader. Now I think that is to do with the Platinum DLC and the wood storage containers. And then across the street right over there, or across the tracks I should say, is the train rental trader. Oh, and there goes the train. Perfect timing. Okay. Heading up in this direction. gas station to my left there. Now, off to my right, that is the transport company sell point right there. And then over here is the second animal dealer. So again, second animal dealer. Here is a buy point for your various animal feeds. So you got, I believe, cow food, potentially cows, sheep, pigs, and chickens can all be fed from here. Potentially. I didn't verify that. Over here is a bale sell point right there. But it's all tied in again, similarly to the last one, the Jenny Oldstone's farm. It's all tied into the animal dealer. And then we went, so we were here, we went to the spinnery, then up this main road here. Oh no, we skipped some. Oh no, we gotta backtrack. We gotta backtrack a big time. Oh man, sorry about that, y'all. We'll backtrack. Anyways, the animal dealer. So we saw the transport company on our way to buy, and then we saw the animal dealer. And all these are tied into the animal dealer. So this bale sales, or yeah, bale sales is right there. And this is what I was talking about. Check it out. You can bring your cow or your trailer here and pick up cows and sheep here. But again, you can load stuff that isn't indicated here. And then over here, you have your pigs. That's so cool. And then you have a buy point for your manure right here. And then continuing north because I screwed up. I was wondering why my notes looked so far off. Whoops. And as I was looking down on them and not driving. To my left is the farm supplies trader. That is a buy point. And over here we have another repair trigger as well as the shop trigger. And now we need to backtrack. We don't have to backtrack too much further. The road is coming up just past the train depot here. Okay, coming up here to my right is the BGA. Biogas plant. A couple very large bunker silos right there. And the BGA can be purchased for $1.5 million. Not too expensive. Solid input, as well as another solid input. Your output for your digestate is right there. And your input for your liquids is right there. And now we go this way to the final point of interest. Then up here, make a right. Then make another right, and here to my left is our last point of interest. I'm going to pull in here. So we were here at the animal dealer, we saw the transport company, we then came up to the north, we saw the farm supplies trader as well as the animal dealer, the shop and repair triggers. We then backtracked all the way down to here where we pulled in and saw the biogas plant. In addition, there is a biomethane and electrical charging station there as well. I think I skipped past. We then backed out and ran down this way up to the north to here. And if you purchase farmland number 24 for $379,000, which I'm going to do, there we go. Now you have access to 2 additional silos, manure silos. So you can come and load manure into here, and you got all the storage in the world for manure if you want it. And that is the map. That is the Carpathian Countryside. And now it is time for me to render my opinion, 0 to 5 scale as always, and I don't think this is going to come to a shock to anybody who's listened to it up until this point. 5. I'm going to give it a 5. Solid. Yeah, I absolutely love this map and what they've done with it. The sweeping terrain, the color palette. There are areas where there's a lot of vibrant colors, and it's almost to the point of cartoony. But in an area though that would make sense, that would be kind of made for it. So what I'm specifically speaking about is in the yard here, there's a kind of flower pot, flower decorations, like right here. Like this, all these reds and whites and yellows and all this stuff. Like this would make sense because you've got people living here. This is going to be landscaped, you know, kind of thing, or could be landscaped. So it makes sense for it to actually be like that. It wouldn't be a whole lot of sense for that to be out in the middle of the road somewhere, out in the middle of the map. So the fact that it's there is great. And again, like, you've got so much storage, you got so much ability with this particular yard. But just like they said, look at, you can sell all this stuff and make quite a bit, like 250,000 for that. You've got 118,000 for this, you know. And check it out, you got all the storage for all your goods and stuff all tucked away. All your grass care equipment is back here, including your feeding for your mixer. You've got additional storage back here. Like, if you are a good driver, you're going to be able to get in and out of all these little tight areas no problem. But that could present a challenge to some. But it's just one of those, I think it's totally worth it. There's so much going on in this particular farm, more than I've seen going on in so many other places before today. And I am so thrilled that this came out. But all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this map tour. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy. Let me try that again. All the things the algorithms enjoy you doing, that shows you're engaged with this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.